Hey y'all, so today we started talking about the key of G. Now we've been playing in the key of C up to this point because there's no sharps or no flats in the key of C, hence they are all natural notes. So for example, our first position C major chord, scale, excuse me, and again, forget about this top string. I'm playing a 7 string right now, so just pretend this one's not even here. We're starting on the E. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all natural notes. Now, when we go to the key of G, we can use that exact same scale with the exception of every time we play an F natural in our C major scale that we're used to, we're going to actually make that an F sharp, which is moving it up 1 fret or a half step. So I'm going to play the G major scale in first position, and I'm going to emphasize everywhere that has an F sharp. So we have E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp with the pinky. Note that one. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to say the finger numbers as well. So open, 2, 3, open, 2, 3, open, 2, 4 with the pinky, open, 2, open, 1, 3, open, 2, 3. So there's our G major scale in first position. Now also, we talked about relative keys today, and if you can hold up 3 fingers, you can do this. Now, we'll have more practical application as we go. If this isn't entirely making sense yet, that's okay. But as we said, major is always going to be at the top. Minors are always going to be at the bottom. Okay, so if we're talking about the key of C, C major, major is always going to be up here at the thumb. The minor is going to be down here, and it's just walking the alphabet. So C major to its relative minor, C backwards, B, A minor. Meaning C and A minor share the exact same chords, share the exact same scale. So technically you just learn 2 scales instead of having to learn a different one for minor, a different one for major. We just have relative keys, meaning they're related, obviously. So for example, I'm going to play the C major in first position with a C chord at the end and with an A minor chord, and it's going to work for both. Sounds good? Okay. And it works just fine because that scale works for both. Now, if we're talking about G, just for reference, we're going to use our 3 fingers again. It's really, really handy. No pun intended. I just realized what I did there. Anyway, so if we're in the key of G major now, which is the key that we just started working on today, again, major is always going to be the top with the thumb, and then we just walk down. So G, what comes before G? F, E. So G major and E minor share the same chords and the same scale. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. G major scale in first position, we're going to play that to a G chord and then to an E minor chord. Nice. And then. Okay, so there you go. So we're starting on our second scale. We've been in the key of C with the exception of our very first song. In fact, I did want to note this. The song that we worked on with finger style like this, one of our first pieces, is actually in the key of G, and we know that because we're playing open 2, which is F sharp G. So since the F sharp is in there, it's in the key. This one's E minor because that's our root note technically, but same exact chords and same exact notes as G major. So take that for what it's worth. We will understand that, and we are also going to be using the C scale to map out the entire neck of the guitar. So we'll call it the topography of the fretboard, if you will be understood entirely, at least in theory, coming up in probably about 2.5 weeks or so. So anyway, y'all take care. If you have any questions, let me know. See you later.